Hello and thank you so much for looking at my video again for one more time. And today I would like to share with you something that is very valuable in my life and something that is out in the air, but we don't normally see it. It's like air or it's like water that we can see it, we drink it, but sometimes we do not appreciate it. And this thing is called love. And I'm basing the word love on every single aspect of humanity, because love is not merely just being in a relationship and loving the person that you are with in that relationship. It's all about loving every single human person that is next to you, even the people that you don't even know. And why am I saying this? Is because I had a nice conversation 3 years ago with Father Nicodemus from Mount Athos, Agio Oros as we call it in Greek, and he said on various occasions that he's not scared of Satan. He's more scared of other people. And because I have the privilege of speaking with him over the phone over times, he's always warning me, be careful because some people are mean. Now, why would someone with such an internal calmness will say that? I believe it's because he knows something, and he knows something about people. And I'm not gonna speak about religion today. I'm just gonna speak about you being aware that love exists, and every single human being like yourself, we want to be appreciated. We want to be feel welcomed everywhere that we go in our lives, and especially with the people that we're around with. But I'm saying that it's out there. It's like the air that we don't see, and it's like the water that we drink, and we do not appreciate it. Because how many times do we not necessarily say I love you to our friends, which is kind of weird, but what most important is show it. How do we show it that we love other people? And love is not in a sexual way, but love as in I appreciate you love. So I've been reading this book lately, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and it highly relates to my ideology of love. So I want to share with you 6 steps that he said that if you do, that you will win friends and influence people. So step number 1 is become genuinely interested in other people. Now, why? Because you know that people like to talk about ourselves. So if I was sitting there with you and ask you all these questions about yourself, more likely you'll be like, oh, he's a cool guy, but I haven't said anything about myself. You maybe don't know anything about me, but I have made you interested in me because I show an interest in you. And that's the initiation of, showing the appreciation and love to somebody. Number 2 is smile. Now we've got all these muscles in our face. How many are you using every single day? People are telling me that I'm hyper. People are telling me that I'm, overly jumping up and down. But why is that? Because I've got that much energy inside of me for people, and I truly, truly enjoy being around other people and smiling all the time. Now, Abraham Abe Lincoln, as it says here in the book, he said that most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. I mean, he was right, because if you think in your mind that you're happy, then if you think, then you can act and then you can feel. So if you think happy thoughts in your mind about other people, then you can start smiling, behaving, and then you can start feeling the appreciation and love for other people. Number 3 is obviously remember the names of people. How many times do we meet people and they're talking, or like, thinking about the beach, or thinking about, going out in the night, or thinking about your problems, but you never listen to the other person? Listen, not hear. Listen is a difference. That's another video. And but when we meet people for the first time, just engage in the conversation and remember their names. Your name, whatever your name is, it's so important to you. It's so important. So remember names. Step number 4 is talk in terms of the other person's interests. And have you ever had a friend who asks all these questions about you, and why do you like this thing, and why do you like that thing? Again, you are more likely to remember that person and say, oh my god, that's a cool guy or a cool girl, because they kept asking questions about what interests you. And we've all heard the cliche, treat other people like you want to be treated. But this is the main element of winning friends and influencing people, and at the same time giving love and receiving love in life. And that's what I believe is show interest in what people actually do. It's not all about you, right? It can come to you later. But if you let other people talk about themselves first and show them interest, then that will come back to you, and I believe maybe 10 times more, because people will remember you out of the thousands, right? And most importantly is make people feel important. You know, we all want to be appreciated, we all want to be loved, but most importantly, we all want to feel that we are good enough. We all want to feel important in our lives. So when you meet with your best friend, with anybody in your life, maybe a person that you don't even know in the street, make them feel important. Why? You may say that's bullshit, you know? Yeah, whatever. It may be bullshit to you, but if you think about it, how many people do you meet every single day, or on special occasions, and you keep in touch with them? Because I'm gonna tell you this: the people that you meet today or yesterday or a year ago, they may have a crucial impact in your life in 10 years time, when you may be in high need. And especially when we are students, and we go through university and we meet thousands of people, but how many times we bother into making other people feeling important, or smiling at them, or becoming genuinely interested in them? We don't do that very often, because we don't keep reminding ourselves that we've got the air, those tips basically, which is the air is genuine, is there, but we don't take it into consideration. Because if we start applying this, then we can become more memorable. And if we become more memorable to other people and make them feel important, we are important to them as well. So when they are in need, or when you are in need, then most likely they're going to remember you, and you may benefit in your life as well. And at the same time, it's much more cool to have 5 friends instead of none, you know? And for me, it's all about sharing the love that you have inside of you, or maybe you're craving, with the other person, because they need it as bad as you need it. So I hope that I've helped you. I'm pretty sure I did. And just always remember to show as much love and appreciation to the other human being next to you. God bless. Thank you.